Are you okay?
Oh, fine, thank you, thank you.
Yeah?
What's that stupid boy? Didn't know where he was going. He ran straight into me.
Well, it looks painful. Right, don't worry, we'll get you sorted out. What's your name? Jean?
Mrs. Clarkson.
Mrs. Clarkson. Okay, my name's Dr. Clay. Okay, my surgery's not far, so why don't I take you inside? I'll take you.
I don't want to cause any trouble.
No, it's no trouble, honestly. Okay, here we go. You okay? Yeah? It's not very far. Sure you can manage?
Yeah, yes, fine. Bye.
So, who's the next lucky customer? Oh.
Not one of your favourites, then?
No, Barbara Cross. I'd forgotten she was coming in today.
She's not very nice.
To say she's not very nice would be like saying that Attila the Hun was slightly unpleasant. Still, we can't choose our patients, unfortunately. Oh, what's up?
Christmas shopping. It's Ashley's family. There's millions of them. I just don't know what to get everyone.
That's the naughty or nice list.
Yeah, I just can't get it to work out. I've got to see, DVD. It's going to cost me a fortune.
I'm on the naughty or nice. The naughty or nice, which one?
You'll have to wait for Secret Santa.
That's no fun.
You're on the nice list, Dr. Woodson, because you're always so pleased to see your patients.
He really shouldn't be going to all this trouble. It was just a little bump, that's all.
Better safe than sorry, Mrs. Clarkson.
That stupid boy hadn't rushed past me.
I know. Let's just get you inside.
I only live 10 minutes away. Some PCP and a plaster should do the trick.
No, it really isn't any trouble. It's what they pay me for. Besides, it wouldn't be ethical for me to leave you in this condition.
I do need to pick up my daughter's prescription. I was going to pop in anyway.
Oh, what's happened?
Oh, nothing. Just a walking wounded.
This is Mrs. Clarkson. She fell.
Young man in too much of a hurry.
Can I leave these behind reception?
Sure.
I'm perfectly fine now.
That looks nasty.
Oh, well, it looks worse than it is, Doctor.
Oh, Woodson, George Woodson.
Oh, you're my daughter-in-law's doctor, Sandra Clarkson. Oh, I promised to pick up her prescription.
All right, if you'd like to come through.
She's asthmatic, you see.
Mrs. Clarkson, this way.
I said I'd get it next time I was in town.
Why don't you leave it with me and you can go with Dr. Clay?
Oh, I suppose so.
By the time I've seen your shin, your prescription will be ready.
You can pick it up on your way out.
You need to get your meter looked at. And a receipt. Maybe I'll charge it to the NHS.
That okay?
Yes, perfect.
How's your arm? You landed pretty hard on it.
Oh, is my cat-like reflexes, Doctor? I don't want to spoil my looks.
Can I have a look?
No, you really shouldn't trouble yourself. I'll have a bath when I get home.
Yeah, well, it's what I'm here for. Anyway, you're doing me a favour. I'm supposed to be catching up on paperwork. Can I ask you who your doctor is?
I'm registered with Dr. McGuire.
You know he left the practice some months ago.
Oh, yes, I remember getting a card from him, something about a change, but hasn't been any need to come in. I'm fit as a fiddle.
I just think it's better to have regular checkups, especially as we get a little bit older, just to be sure.
I keep myself fit. I see no need to waste people's time.
Well, you wouldn't be wasting anyone's time. Regular checkups mean that we can prevent ill health. You'd actually be helping us.
Yes, I suppose you're right.
Your wrist, it's very swollen.
Oh, well, the shopping was heavy, very heavy.
Have you been experiencing any pain, discomfort, any tenderness?
No. It was just the fall.
Well, that would explain some of the swelling, but I think you may have a touch of arthritis.
No. The shopping was heavy. The boy rushed past me, and he knocked me off my feet.
It was me who rushed past you.
You?
I was rushing back to work when I passed you. I didn't knock into you. I wasn't really anywhere near you. You just tripped.
I have been a little unbalanced recently, and maybe I do have a touch of arthritis, but it's hardly a problem.
Still, we should get it checked out.
You've done so much for me already, and I'm grateful. But I had a little fall, that's all, and I'm fine.
Will you come back in for a proper consultation?
Well,
For me?
I'm here for my 11:30 appointment with Dr. Woodson. Barbara Cross.
Okay, yeah, that's fine, Mrs. Cross.
Miss Cross.
Well, Miss Cross, Dr. Woodson's running late, I'm afraid.
Here we go.
We've been very busy.
Well, you don't look very busy. Can't you tell her I'm here? I took a taxi here. £5 it cost.
Will you just take a seat? She'll be with you shortly.
And you've told Dr. Woodson I'm here.
That won't make any difference.
How do you know? Are you psychic?
She's with a patient.
Bye-bye, Mrs. Thompson.
Bye-bye.
Is she?
Fine.
If you don't ask, you don't get.
What's up with you?
I'm going to strangle that woman.
Who?
Mrs. Cross. Sorry, Miss Cross.
Well, I told you she was trouble.
Oh, I've told her you were running late, but she's demanded to tell you she was here, just in case you fancied dropping all your other patients.
You shouldn't let her bully you. You should have told her to get stuffed.
Yeah, don't you worry.
Right, let's get that appointment sorted out for you. Is there someone we can call to pick you up?
No need to do that.
Oh, I'm not going to let you hobble home, Mrs. Clarkson. Why don't I give you a lift home?
Oh, no, you've done far too much already.
It's only 10 minutes away. It's no trouble at all.
It's all right for some.
Right, well, we'll get the appointment sorted and then we can be on our way.
Yeah, I was here first. Well,
Dr. Woodson will call you in a moment.
Donna, this is Mrs. Clarkson. She needs an appointment, please.
Okay, Mrs. Clarkson, let's get have a look.
Oh, don't forget my prescription.
Oh, right. Won't be a minute. Hey,
Oh, Jimmy, your prescription.
where's the Major League Harpy at the front desk?
Oh, Barbara Cross. She's on the list for an aortic valve replacement. Driving me mad for a date.
Heart surgery's a big deal. Must be quite scary for her.
Yes, and I would completely sympathise if she didn't try and make life for the rest of us so unbearable. I'm just putting off the inevitable. I've got to have her in a minute.
Just keep telling yourself she's a patient. We're not allowed to kill them, even if they do deserve it.
Oh, don't tempt me. Florence Nightingale would have smothered her.
Right then, Mrs. Clarkson, that's this Friday at 10 with Dr. Clay.
Everything sorted?
Yes, thank you.
We'll pick this up on the way. I'm going to give Mrs. Clarkson a lift home, okay? Shouldn't be too long.
I can take those.
Not with those wrists you won't, and I'd like you to take it easy for a couple of days.
Oh, I know how to take it easy, Doctor. Some people are so rude, aren't they?
Some people are, yes.
Don't do themselves any favours.
What do you mean?
It must be hard to care for someone like that.
Just have to treat everyone the same.
I'm sure you do. If I ever behave like that, you will shoot me, won't you, Doctor?
nice of you to take the time, Doctor.
Please, take a seat.
Have you got a date for me yet?
What, for your operation?
Well, I'm not here for ballroom dancing lessons.
You're on the waiting list.
Waiting list. I know all about that. I've been on it for months. What about my operation?
I'm afraid that's up to the hospital.
Have you told them I'm at death's door?
Oh, they're fully aware of the situation.
It's a wonder I've lasted this long.
When a suitable date becomes available, they will contact you, and you'll probably know before we do.
I'll be dead by then.
Right, shall we do your blood pressure? How's it going at the library? Are you still working away?
Slave drivers. Civil servants with the emphasis on servants. Anyway, why does it take so long to get an operation? This is an emergency.
Demand is very high. It's a serious procedure.
Not enough doctors, you mean?
I'm sorry, but you're going to have to be patient.
Why do I have to be patient? I've been patient all my life. I've been patiently paying my national insurance all these years. What for?
They will see you.
Just tax by the back door. You'll take it off me, but you won't pay up.
This is a lovely big house. Do you live here by yourself?
Heavens, no. I live here with my son and his wife and my grandson, Tony, who is in his first year at university.
Ah.
My son, Ron, works offshore, so we bought the house together when Tony was growing up, and my husband died before he could retire, you see.
I'm sorry.
So it seemed the best thing. I could help Sandra out, and I could have my family around me.
Sounds like a good arrangement.
Was.
Who's that with Nan?
Nan?
She's just come in.
In? Didn't know she was out.
She went out this morning. Who's that with her?
I don't know. Old friend, maybe.
Where would you like me to put these?
I'll just put them down there. I'll deal with them later.
Oh, would you like me to give you a hand putting them away?
Oh, I think you've done more than enough already.
Shame about your whiskey. Hope it wasn't a good one.
Is everything all right now?
Oh, here he is, my grandson, Tony. Dr. Clay.
Nice to meet you.
Hi. Is something wrong?
Oh, had a little scrape, that's all.
She fell in town.
Dr. Clay's taken very good care of me.
Thanks.
Gave me a lift home and everything.
Mum, what's happened?
Just a little graze, that's all.
She fell in town.
In town? What's all this? I went to the supermarket yesterday.
Just a few things. I wanted to pick up your prescription.
I could have got that.
I'm not an invalid, you know.
Nobody's saying that.
Good. I needed the exercise. Now, I think Dr. Clay deserves a cup of tea.
I'll get that.
I think I can manage a pot of tea.
Right, Miss Cross, no significant changes.
I've still got a pulse, if that's what you mean. Not that you lot care either way.
Just the usual advice, keep an eye on your diet. Take some gentle exercise, plenty of rest, and try not to get stressed.
I'll stop coming here then.
Hopefully you won't have to wait much longer.
How long is much longer? Days, months, years?
It's not really up to me.
You could find out. You could call the hospital.
That's not really going to help anything.
Yes, it would. You're a doctor. Tell them I need my operation now. Stop being so spineless. Nobody listens if you don't shout about it. I'm just a name on a piece of paper to that shower. You know how these things work. If you tell them I need it now, they have to listen to you.
I can't force them.
How do you know?
I suppose I could phone for an update.
An update and an appointment. Don't let them fob you off.
Right, I'll see what I can do.
Tony's going to be an architect.
And this is you home for the holiday?
Time off for good behaviour. Actually, I'm still living at home at the moment.
Tony's moving into halls after Christmas.
Time to break free, eh?
It'll be easier, you know, closer.
I really must thank you for all you've done for Mum. It was very kind of you.
Yes, it was.
It was nothing, really.
Well, I'm just glad you were there when it happened.
Well, I would have been fine. But it was nice to be fussed over.
You probably did it on purpose, just for the attention.
I don't find it funny. This could have been really serious.
Nonsense.
And you need to be a lot more careful.
Well, Jean's coming in for a checkup on Friday, aren't you?
Yes, I am.
So we'll take very good care of her.
Yes, of course you will.
Well, I don't understand why you don't use your walking stick.
That walking stick was when I sprained my ankle.
We got it for you so you could get about.
I can walk perfectly well. 1 foot in front of the other.
Apparently not.
There's no shame in using it now, especially at your age.
At my age? Right. Thank you very much for everything, Dr. Clay. Now, I shall now retire to my bath chair and tartan rug, and don't mind me as I hobble off.
Mom. What's that?
It's a postcard from Greg. Says Rico's driving him mad.
Oh. I don't know if I fancy Vietnam for a holiday.
Well, Greg says the beaches are absolutely perfect. Unless we can get Rico to sit still for 5 minutes.
Always a pleasure.
Miserable old bag.
She wasted her money at charm school, didn't she?
Don't worry about your mother-in-law, she'll be fine.
I hope so. It's just that she's been acting so strange recently. Well, for a while, actually.
But in what way?
Oh, you know, she's super sensitive about the slightest thing. I can't talk to her without her biting me head off. Well, you saw what she was like.
Well, it hasn't been the best of days for her.
We've been talking, Ron and me, about buying a summer place in Italy. But Mum's dead against it. Why does it have to be Italy? Why can't it be North Wales?
Maybe she doesn't fancy living abroad.
She's never been taken with North Wales. She always loved Italy, and now there's this falling and her hand's shaking.
My hands are shaking.
Well, not a lot, but I have noticed it. She's fallen before, you know.
Does your mother-in-law drink? It's just that after the fall, I noticed a broken whiskey bottle in the shopping. It smashed when she fell over.
Well, she has an occasional drink, but I never thought...
Well, I was only mentioning it. I mean, wouldn't jump to any conclusions. It was just a thought. Probably shouldn't have said anything.
No, you did the right thing.
You're in hiding?
Just about.
Yeah, well, I heard about the patient from hell that you had.
Oh, I could gladly kill her.
That bad, eh?
I know you're supposed to remain objective, but she is so horrible.
Well, nice or nasty, they still deserve the same care.
I know.
Here he is, our good Samaritan.
Did you knock her over, Jimmy?
No, but I almost did.
I heard it was a young lad. Oh, it must be just your youthful good looks.
Yeah, your cherubic appearance.
Very funny.
Don't worry, Jimmy. You're all man to us.
What's this?
What's what?
That's a bottle, Mum. You put liquids in them.
Don't be a smart Alec. I found it in the back bin.
Empty bottles in the bin, whatever next.
What are you jabbering about, Sandra?
I want to know, how long has it been going on?
What?
You're drinking, and don't pretend to be innocent.
That bottle has been empty for weeks.
Oh, hoarding empty bottles now, are we?
That's the one I got for my 18th. We liked it.
I kept the bottle to remember the brand.
You know, we sometimes have a drink together. Chat about the good old days over a couple of whiskies, eh, Nan? It's not a crime, is it?
Oh, here's another one. Why can't they just... Oh! 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 Are you all right, Barbara? Oh, dear. Oh.
It's just a list, you know?
Oh, I want to get it all planned and beat the rush. Not that you'd know anything about it. I bet you leave it all till Christmas Eve like every other man.
Mrs. Clarkson's everything all right?
I'd like to cancel my Friday morning appointment, thank you.
I see.
What's the matter?
And I will be leaving the mill and finding another doctor, one who isn't so indiscreet.
Why don't we go and talk about this in my office?
No, thank you.
Look, let me explain.
Explain why my daughter-in-law thinks I'm an alcoholic.
Well, everybody's just worried about you.
Worried. I know what you're up to. You want to put me in a home, out of sight, out of mind.
What are you talking about? No one wants that.
They do. That's what they want. Well, you needn't concern yourself anymore, Doctor.
Your fall today. It wasn't the first time, was it? You've fallen before.
Sometimes I don't feel steady on my feet. Not all the time. Some days are better than others. And my wrists feel so sore I can hardly pick things up.
Well, why didn't you come in to see us? You shouldn't be suffering in silence.
Because I know what happens when you get old.
Well, there's no shame in it.
Isn't there? All the people I knew, everyone I grew up with, those that are still alive, all of them are stuck in homes.
You make it sound like a prison camp.
Abandoned by their families.
I'm sure no one's trying to get rid of you.
I can't go. I won't. I couldn't stand it.
And they don't want to put you in a home? I'd like to see them try. Look, getting old, all these things, it's just a part of life. These symptoms, the falls, the shaking, they are very common. You shouldn't worry. These are things we can help you with.
There isn't any point. They've got plans. It won't be long now.
Oh, don't say that.
They want to move to Italy. Did you know that?
I thought it was a holiday home.
That's what they say it is. They're not stupid. I've seen the brochures. I've heard them talking.
I think we should call Sandra, get this sorted out.
Won't make any difference.
Yeah.
It just happened so quickly. I couldn't breathe. I thought that was it. I thought I was going to die.
Should have called an ambulance.
I didn't want to be any trouble.
Well, you seem to be over it now. I'd just try and calm down if I were you.
But you do see now, don't you? I can't wait. I need my operation.
I think we should get you to the hospital.
Will they be able to operate?
They'll want to do some tests.
Tests? I've had all the tests. I'm on the waiting list, remember? You know what the problem is. They know what the problem is. What are more tests going to tell you?
You just had another attack, Barbara. They want to know why.
Why can't you just fix me?
What's all this about? Mom?
I don't want to be a burden.
What?
Dr. Clay says I'm going to be fine. Don't put me in a home.
Mom?
There's nothing to be alarmed about, Mrs. Clarkson. Your mother-in-law's just refusing to act her age. She has this crazy idea that if she does, you'll want to put her in a home.
We'd never do anything like that.
You don't need me anymore.
Mom?
You've got plans.
What?
All that talk about a summer house in Italy. I heard you. You want to retire there. Ron's going to cut back on his hours. I know what's going on.
Oh, you've got it all wrong.
Just get me out of the way, then you can start living the good life.
Yes, we would like that. But we'd like it for all of us. We didn't tell you about it because we weren't sure if we could afford it. We didn't want to get your hopes up. We know you love Italy. We love Italy. So why not retire there? All of us. In the sun with a nice glass of red wine.
But I thought...
You've done so much for us. Helped us out over the years. You deserve to take it easy. We want you in our home for all the happy years to come.
I want to go home.
Is there someone we can call? Somebody who could take you?
No.
Call your taxi.
Do you think I'm made of money? Couldn't you give me a lift?
There must be someone. Someone you could stay with, maybe some family.
Shivering torsos, the lot of them. Besides, they never visit me, so we don't see each other. Haven't for years. Anyway, they're all miles away.
Don't you ever visit them?
Why should I? They can't bother their backsides. I'm not about to. I don't live far. It's hardly out of your way. I suppose I could get the bus.
No, I'll give you the lift. Come on.
Are you ever too old to be a mother? Robert Winston discovers how science is cheating time. A Child Against All Odds, tomorrow night at 9 here on BBC One. Next today, it's Murder, She Wrote.